Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This little dude is 17 months old. I took off his shirt because he was playing in water and he is 17 months old. I think the last update that I did is when he turned a year old, but he is 17 months old today. It's the first. He was born on March 1st. Now it's August 1st. And I just can't believe how time is just passing by so quick. Like soon enough, he's going to be 2 years old and I cannot believe it. But giving you an update on Roen and what's going on with him. He has 6 teeth. He has 2 more that's coming in. So it's going to make 8. And he's just eating constantly. He eats so much food all the time. He is super active. Like right now, he's just like all over the place, trying to get into everything. He has no chill still. Ever since he was a little baby, he's always just like moving and just like super alert, very curious. And he is the same way. Like right now, he's playing with my husband's shoehorn thing. And just having fun with that. But every time like I want to have like a little break is only when he's sleeping. Other than that, there's no break with this one because he is constantly moving, constantly on the go. He'll sit down for like not even a minute and then he's up again and he's going. See? Roen, chill. Anytime I bring him out anywhere, it's just a lot of work because he is just nonstop running around. Like we brought him to the park the other day to watch like a Bruno Mars impersonator concert. Wanted to walk around all over the park, and there's a big park too. I'm like, Roen, just sit down and have your snack. But he also is so good at walking. Like I can't believe like he's walking. Like it still trips me out how he's walking. Like he's just growing up so quick. And he's almost running now too. He's almost running. He's into some of the things that Brixton is into, such as the trucks and the airplanes and train gates. Like he could watch things like that with Brixton and he loves it. Sometimes I'll have the kids on their iPads and they're playing like a video game. Roen will be right next to them, and if they're like giggling or laughing, Roen just wants to be involved too, and he'll giggle and laugh with them. It's so freaking cute just see him kind of like playing more with his brother and sister with the things that they want to do, and they're including him. Because before they're like, oh, he's still so little, like we can't play with him and da da da. Now he's big. He could keep up with them. He could play with them. He could climb. He could kind of run, but he's still pretty quick when he's walking. Like he does a lot. And he's also now getting used to being in a pool. We have a pool in our backyard, and the one thing I really love my kids during the summer, what I love to do with them is to go in a pool like almost every single day. I mean, it's so hot out here. Like one of the things I want to teach them is how to swim. And Roen is just finally getting comfortable getting into the water and for us holding him in the water. And Roen's energy is so much like me. Like I constantly move all the time. I'm constantly doing things all the time. If I'm not doing something, I am either exhausted, like super exhausted, all my energy is drained, or I am sick, or I hurt myself where I can't move. Other than that, I'm like, go, 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 just like this guy. And he's just into everything. Oh my God. I always have to keep a really good eye on him because he just loves getting into all of his brothers and sisters stuff. Like right now he's playing with the stapler, which is okay with me. But he's like out of that stage where he's putting things in his mouth. I hate that stage. Like that stage when he puts things in his mouth is like one of those like, oh my God, like you gotta like keep everything away. Besides like the teether toys. Now it's kind of like he's just like exploring. But he doesn't put it in his mouth. He's just like exploring. So that's one good thing about this Asian now that he's a little bit older is that all that exploring with the mouth, that need to put things in the mouth is like gone, unless it's food. But he's such a good time. His personality is amazing. He has so much energy. He is so silly. He's so much fun. He's very smart, you guys. Like, he observes things once and he gets it. Like, he'll see somebody do one thing one time, he'll try to copy them. Like, he gets it right away. When my cousin said he's like old soul, just like she says about her daughter, she's like old soul. And I kind of get what she means, because like when I see Rowan sometimes, like he started going to the bathroom, getting up the step stool, and getting the toothbrush, putting toothpaste on the toothbrush, and like, God, this is good. Putting toothpaste on the toothbrush, and then also brushing his teeth, getting the hairbrush, brushing his hair. And this is like, he started doing this maybe 3 months ago. 3 months ago. And I'm like, how? Like, how do you know all of this already? You're better than your brother and sister. Like, they don't care to do this like all the time, but he wants to do this like almost every morning. And I'm like, you are so cute. He even gets the soap, and he washes his hands really well too. He tries to wash the dishes for me because he loves playing with the water, but he gets on his standing tower that we have, and he gets the water and he tries to like wash the dishes for me. And I'm like, you're just so cute. He also will try to help out, and if he had his own like vacuum, he would vacuum for me because he loves it. He thinks it's so much fun too. So he's my little fun guy right now. Like, you want to do the spinner? He's learning how to do the spinner. I wish this one stuck to the, like, had like a little suction thing. Aliana got this at one of her Ryan toys, but he loves like the spinning things. He also loves like the popping things. He loves playing with the Love Every toys. We got a new kit, and he loves playing with Love Every toys. He loves playing with all of his sister and brother's toys. And he just does so much. We also have been going to the My Gym and also the sensory classes. And I take him to My Gym, I would say like 3 times a week. And the sensory classes once or twice a week. He really prefers the sensory classes versus the My Gym classes. I think it's just more fun for him when he's doing fun sensory play. I mean, he just gets to play with so many more cool things. At My Gym, they do a lot of different like gym activities, and I think he gets a little bored of it. So every time I take him to like My Gym, he kind of like fusses just a little bit, but I have to ease him up into it, which is like, I have to give him some snacks, I have to like cuddle with him, and then like make it more fun, and then he's like, okay, I'm here to stay. I also take him to the park. He loves going to the park. Now he loves going like on the slides. He knows how to climb up and then go down the slide. Sometimes he's on his butt. Sometimes he needs help from me. He'll like stick out his hand like, oh, can you help me down the slide? Sometimes he knows even going down a big slide, he goes on his tummy and he'll slide down by himself on his tummy. So right now it's kind of like a little bit hot to like go at the park for a long period of time because it gets like pretty hot in LA right now. It's like in the middle of summer and it's about 85, sometimes 90 degrees at like 10 o'clock in the morning. So I've been trying to do like all these different activities. Like sometimes I'll bring a water table inside the house for him to play with. I'll try to do some sensory play even at home for him to play with. But he is about to go take his nap of the day. He transitioned to 1 nap a day instead of 2 naps a day. And he's been doing this for quite a while now. He takes a nap right now from 12 to 3 o'clock, and he takes 3-hour naps. Sometimes he'll take like an hour nap. That's like normally like his shortest nap is like an hour. Dude. Okay, I have to clean that later. And then for the most part, he takes like 2 3-hour naps, which is amazing. When the kids start their normal school schedule, I would have to kind of have him sleep a little bit earlier. Oh my God, you guys, look at that. No chill. Sleep him a little bit earlier, like maybe an hour earlier at 11 o'clock so he could wake up around like 2 o'clock. That's when I would have to like pick up Eliana and Brixton. But he's pretty good when he goes down for his naps. He'll fuss it for a little bit, especially when I'm just leaving. He just really wants me. But he's so overtired and he goes to sleep within like 10 minutes. And then for his bedtime, he's just exhausted at night. He's super exhausted. He doesn't even fuss at all or complain. And he's just like, we lay him down after singing him a couple lullabies. We'll lay him down on his pillows in his crib, and he just lays there. We have the white noise machine, we have the sound music machine going on too, and also we got this star projector that has the stars and the moon projecting like different color stars and moon onto the walls and also the ceiling, and he loves looking at that. So we have all three of those like going on, and he sleeps like pretty well even throughout the night. He's never really waken up, like recently he hasn't woken up like hysterical at all. Sometimes if he does, which hasn't happened in a while, is because he either had like a really bad dream or he's teething. Right now, like he's been sleeping pretty well throughout the night. He'll maybe sometimes wake up just a tiny bit for like a short period of time, but he's still laying in his bed and he's just like a tiny bit fussy, so we won't go in there because we know that he'll just go back to sleep anyways. And he's been sleeping like pretty well. Like over the weekend he slept till 9 o'clock in the morning, and also he'll go to sleep at 8 o'clock at night, so he's sleeping till like for 13 hours. During the weekdays though, he kind of wakes up a little bit earlier because we have to, when we have to go do drop-offs for the kids. He'll wake up around like anywhere between, I would say 7:30 or 8 o'clock, and then we're all out the door by like 8:30. So it gives him enough time to kind of like fully wake up, and then he gets himself ready. Okay, we get him ready, and then he gets some food in his tummy, and then we just go. But right now he's just a little bit sick. He has a little bit of a runny nose, a little boogery, and I feel like every single week has been something with all of my kids. Like having 3 kids, it's like we're never all healthy. Like me to say one of us is always sick. I rarely get sick, which is really nice because I do a lot. I get no sick days off. But when they're sick, at least right now, he just has like a little bit of a runny nose, which isn't too bad. But he loves eating. He eats so much, you guys. He eats like his breakfast, lunch, and also dinner. He snacks a lot too. His favorite foods, he doesn't drink milk anymore. He doesn't like to drink milk. He got like PTSD when he had that one virus that gave him really bad diarrhea, and he had super bad diaper rash where his skin was like raw. We couldn't even like wipe his butt with baby wipes. Like we had to give him a baking soda bath soak every time like he took a poop. We just took off the diaper and had to soak him in his baking soda water to wash him off because it was just that bad. And he remembers or associates that time with milk. So every time we try to give him milk, he's like, nope, don't want it anymore. I don't care for it. I get that away from me. He like pushes it away. So right now for his dairy intake, we've been giving him a lot of yogurt and other forms of dairy, and he loves it. So he has really good bowel movements. Like he just took a poop right now, and he has like, I would say 2 to 3 poopy diapers a day, and then other wet diapers throughout the day. So he's good with his bowel movements. But yeah, he doesn't drink milk anymore, but he loves his pouchy snacks such as yogurt and also applesauce in the pouch. He knows how to squeeze out all of the yogurt and applesauce out of the pouches now. Like before, he used to just go halfway and then come to me to squeeze out the rest for him. Now he doesn't need help like that. He doesn't even like make a mess anymore with them. Like before, I would give it to him like in a car, and he would just put it all over the car, and I'm like, dude, Even with the bottle, like he doesn't even have bottles anymore. He likes drinking his fluids through a water bottle ever since he was like 11 months old. We transitioned him for the most part out of the bottle and just gave him the water bottle or the sippy cup, which is so much better because before when he was on the bottle and he was drinking milk too. Are you drinking glue? He's not drinking glue, but what? He would do like milk showers in his crib or even around his car seat. Like every time we open up the door on his side, hit the car door on his side, milk everywhere. And I'm just like, this is so annoying. And like his whole car seat's always soaked. It's like one of the things like I hated that he did, but my other kids never did it, but he does. He just wanted to make it harder for me. And he just has more fun. He's just like a fun kid. Like he's so silly. He loves exploring. He loves being outside. He doesn't like being inside too much. He gets, sometimes he gets bored inside. He just wants to explore. If it wasn't so hot, we would be outside so much more. But right now it's just so hot and there's so many mosquitoes. He got a lot of mosquito bites on his legs a few days ago. And it takes a while for the mosquito bites to actually go away on his legs. Like it's been a few days and I can still see it. Like it's still a little bit red. So I'm hesitant to like bring him out like during the day outside. And I feel like even like any type of like mosquito repellent that we put on the kids or even ourselves, like it doesn't work on these mosquitoes. Like they're a crazy breed that is out here in LA. I've also been noticing that Rowan is into certain movies. So he likes Super Mario Brothers. He loves watching Super Mario Brothers. He loves watching Sing 2. He's kind of like phasing out of the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Sometimes he likes it, sometimes he doesn't like it. He'll like fuss and like, no, mom, not this. He loves Minions. He also likes the Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 2, that movie. He loves that. So kind of like the movies that Aliana and Brixton are into, like he's also into as well. So it's really cool for all three of my kids to like be into the same movies, because it kind of just makes it easier for me. Like I don't have to put on like multiple different things for all of them to watch together. And then sometimes I'll have a movie night with all my kids and we'll all watch the same movie. We'll have some popcorn, we'll give him some popcorn, and he loves it. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I want to talk about with Rowan. Get you guys up to speed as far as what's going on with Ro. And yeah, I'll do another one of these videos. I feel like I should do like one of these videos like every month or maybe even every week, because like he's doing these different things like all the time. Maybe I should just like get you guys up to speed like every single week of like the new things that he's doing. What do you think about that? Should I do like a video like every single week about what's going on with Roro, even like a day in the life of what I do with my kids, like just like more like content video with me and my kids, and also like what I do throughout my day and like how I do the cleaning and like the organizing and like do it all. Comment below, let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Say bye. Bye.